it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. With those simple lines from a simple song, we had a great problem during the 80s, especially trying to draw everyone's attention to the lack of freedom of expression that some musicians and some people had during that time. On September 1985, something really weird happened. Outdoor family were in charge of PMRC, which was a group that was commanded to manage some lyrical content and some dangerous songs, but not at all. It was when they decided to create a meeting where there were three musicians to defend all the music industry. But something interesting happened. From all of those musicians, there was just one who highlighted from the rest. That musician was Dee Snider, the vocalist from the glam metal band Twisted Sister. There was something important that they were never expecting about him. That he was truly confident, he knew how to speak English fluently, he was sober, and the most important thing, he was a talent. So they never expected that they would receive a good speech and good arguments defending all the heavy metal. But here's the question. How heavy metal helped to defend freedom of expression? Well, it starts with Black Sabbath. Some of you have known most of their songs. And they created heavy metal for a simple reason. They wanted a challenge and they wanted to defeat the traditional structures that music had because they were tired. They thought that all those traditional standards weren't as louder or as effective as they would like. That's why they decided to create it, to emphasize an idea with a good sound. And as I said, to challenge all the things that were considered traditional. And of course, similarly like that, we have the next band, which is Metallica. Unlike to Sabbath, they decided to create thrash metal, but for one good reason. That reason was, of course, they wanted to challenge the music industry as Sabbath did. But the situation with them was different. They didn't like the melodic sound from musical genres as IOR, melodic rock, R&B, and especially glam metal. They hated all those sounds. That's why they wanted to emphasize that music could be extremer and louder, so they could show a better performance. Of course, according to them. Lately, a lot of bands followed all those examples. For example, Judas Priest, who improved all the sound, and especially showing a better composition and a better melody. And in the same case, Slayer did it too. But in Slayer case, was a bit different because they wanted to innovate thrash metal sound because they were tired of the traditional thrash metal sound. They thought that they were stuck and they were becoming the thing that they wanted to destroy. That's why they decided to create this sound way heavier than it was. And then, what's a song without a good lyrical topic? Heavy metal music has good lyrical topics, especially society and war. And of course, the first example of this is We're Not Gonna Take It by Twisted Sister. This song caused a lot of trouble especially in
Stop.
some places